Marcus Ely here with Obadiah Harris, and you work at McDonald's.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I work at McDonald's, right behind this Domino's. I mean, Dunkin' Donuts.
So, you're with the Fight for 15. Can you tell me how many times you've got a raise in the last few years?
How many times I got a raise in the last years? None.
Okay. Now let's check your CEO's raises. He's got a set. He had $7 million when he first started 2015. Then the next year he made $15 million. Then the year after that, which was last year, he made $21 million. So you not getting any raises, but he getting $7 more million a year. Whereas the median McDonald's worker makes $7,000 a year.
Maybe.
Well, no, that's actually in Poland. That's the actual number. $7,017 a year is what the median McDonald's worker makes. They're in Poland, and the that person would have to work 3,101 years and 4.5 months, 2.5 months to make as much as the CEO did last year. So how does that make you feel?
That's horrible. That's just basically saying that I don't care. That's what exactly. I don't care. I'm worried about myself, and I'm just gonna spend money frivolously just on myself because I can. When there's actually people that's out here starving with families.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why so selfish?
Yeah.
Is it really that bad? Your life is that bad that you have to be that selfish? Now, I'm not saying that people need hands out, but we deserve to get paid for what we're worth. Deserve to get paid for what I'm worth. If I'm doing a whole crew job that needs to be ran by at least about 5 or 6 people, I deserve that. I'll stay for 15. That's fine, but I think I deserve 30 for doing all that because there's 3 different people. Add it up. That's just with $9. 3 people, $9, or $28, $32. That's a lot, and I'm only getting what $9.25 that I had to basically find out and text my manager about. Why? Why are they getting more money than me? Why is this person being a manager after they got put on Facebook for fighting and they can hire and fire people? Why? And I'm sitting back here and you're yelling at me about some gloves. Some gloves. Like, do y'all look at I understand it's a restaurant, but it's not a 5-star restaurant. But like, do y'all look at let's see, I can't really use his name, but Bobby Flay or any of them, do you actually see them using gloves and stuff like that? They keep their hands clean. You're supposed to be clean, but they make it so difficult for us to do our job, and then we have our guests complaining about different things, and then they're complaining about this and that, and it's frustrating. And then you just want to pay us little. Why?
Well, here's the thing though. Like, if your CEO, if he stopped working for a year, McDonald's would be fine. But if y'all stop working for a day, it's a wrap. No profits.
Rap, nothing at all. We stop working, everything gets shut down. They don't have no bill, they don't have no money. They can't pay their rent. They're gonna lose their mansion. They're gonna lose their Mercedes Benz. Everything they work for gone. So therefore, we are the ones that should really get paid because we're supplying your lavish lifestyle. Can we have a half a lavish lifestyle? Can we at least for our bills without having to say, oh, man, I'm short on the rent. Oh, can I go borrow this? Let me go borrow some money. Oh, now I'm late on that payment. I got to borrow some money to pay off this loan. Like, why do we have to get loans for loans to pay off loans and stuff that we owe? Well, we're doing all your work here for you.
McDonald's should expand into banking. You know what I mean? Get it covered at both ends, huh?
Yeah, both ends. Really should. It really should. Most definitely.
Expand the healthcare too with the food that's hurting people.
It should be no reason for nobody should have no health care. Since we're the top of the world and the best country, why not? Because why? Money. Pharmaceuticals a $billion industry, and they already hit Dr. Sebi. And then also Nipsey Hussle bring back Dr. Sebi. They create the problems. That's why they want the medical and all the industry. You got to be honest. All that disease and stuff, it came out of a lab. You got to think about it, because if we just got sick regularly, why I ain't sick right now?
I may disagree with you on that, but I understand the logic of questioning these things. But I do want to ask you if you could tell me a little bit about what it's like living on these wages, like what your financial, like what type of sacrifices you have to make and what decisions you have to make and decide, hey, I'm going to do this or I'm not going to do that.
It's like everybody else. You either going to have to lose a bill or you're going to have to say, well, I ain't going to pay that bill for right now just to keep a roof over your head. So basically it's taking one money from one bill and putting it on to the next until you be able to get some more money. That's what it basically is. Paycheck to paycheck. They actually call it bill check to bill check.
It's funny because like my assignment is to come out here and to ask folks, hey, can you tell us a little bit about what it's like, what the struggle is, working check to check? But at the same time, half the country can't afford a $400 emergency. Half. You know what I mean? Can't afford a $400 emergency.
You can't even afford the tires if the tires go out.
You know what
or
I mean?
a battery.
Yep.
That's sad.
Yeah.
But then you want all this extra money for all this stuff, but you give us nothing. So I think people just need to go on strike on everything for a whole year. What they gonna do? You can plant, you can grow seeds and eating fruits all day. You don't need to buy nothing from their stores. Then let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah. And that actually, I'm with you on that. The only problem with that is who gonna feed all these people that can't afford a $400 emergency that's going on strike?
No. We don't need nothing from you. They had set up this, so we have to say, oh, I need you. Back in the day, we had to grow all the stuff. We had to raise our own cattle. We had to raise all that shit. They took all the labor works away and put up establishments like that so we can say, well, if I can't pay for this, what am I going to do? Man, who cares about your crime, bro? They're going to feel it more than you going to feel it because you know how to survive more than them. Rich people kill themselves every day, every single day because they lost money. We know the struggle, so we good. We survive. How you think the homeless survive? They ain't dying left and right. Do what you got to do. It's either going to be we do it in an orderly fashion or it's going to be hell for people. Which one do you want? Because you're leaning towards the hell.
Yeah.
And when it happens, that's when it just happens. And I'm not going to be sorry for anybody. You got to be sorry for yourself because y'all made these conditions.
You remind me, it's like the thing that I explain to folks all the time is you better take Bernie Sanders and be happy with Bernie Sanders because what's coming after him ain't gonna be nice. Bernie Sanders is FDR. FDR held back 2 communist parties and 1 socialist party that said, hi, rich people, the Great Depression happened. We have nothing, you have everything. You give us half or you have nothing. Like, we have nothing. And FDR was like, look, they not playing. And then after that came McCarthyism and got rid of socialism and got rid of communism. But the point is, it's getting to that point again where folks is like, give us something or y'all not gonna have nothing because we're gonna tear this up. I'm not kidding when I tell folks that. Like, I got partners right now that's like, you doing the journalism thing, you doing that advocate to get that story out there, man. Go ahead. Call me when it's time to start shooting. And I have a lot of friends that are like that. And that's what I tell folks all the time. Like, please work with the far left because they're trying to warn you now.
Yeah, we're trying to warn you now because just like my favorite villain from Batman, Joker, everything burns. So do you want to keep it or do you want it burned down? Because when it burned down, then you have nothing and we have to start anew. Fresh, just like the rainforest when it got caught afire. Everything turns fresh when it burns. So what you going to do? It's in your hands. And we're more than the government and the police together, so I don't know why they're just playing games. So it is what it is. When it happens, it happens. Don't look for my help.
All right, smash that like button, subscribe, become a member. That's how you get stories like this. That's how you get me sent to protests and rallies and to campaign, following Bernie Sanders on the campaign trail like I just was a couple weeks ago. Thank you guys so much. Share this video if you can't become a member. Subscribe. Smash the like button and become a member of our Patreon as well. Thank you so much. Catch you guys later.
Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.